Good afternoon. Welcome to the Open Gate Show for Saturday, January 21st, 2023. Subscribe to the Open Gate Show on YouTube. It's free, it's easy. The Open Gate Show, you listen, you hear, you learn, you can win. On January the 14th, there was an issue which has caused a lot of embarrassment to me. And the trend more likely will continue, and some people will benefit from it, while others suffer. I'm talking about the horse that I trained in the ninth race, Sensational Storm. That horse has a lot of issues. I emphasized that I was trying with that horse, and I also emphasized to a lot of people that I was trying with that horse and hope that improvement can be seen. I expected a good run, yes. But lo and behold, I can't understand some way, somehow, this horse was the subject of a major gamble. It's really tough waiting so long and spending a lot of money. And when something like this happens, you can't stop anyone from liking your horse and betting on it, regardless of how much. But to have it announced from the first race that a lot of money was wagered on the fixed odds, as well as so many people annoying me. I mean, even while I was doing my work to prepare my two horses, calling me every 2, 3 minutes, my phone kept ringing and ringing and ringing. People that I haven't even seen from 6 years ago, because all over the world are calling me. Well, I say I can't stop people from calling me, they know my number. But I will never forget the moment whereby I was put in a position to feel so embarrassed by something I'm not a part of. Anyway, enough of that. Tomorrow's race card, 9 races. And they're not all small fields as per usual. But the first race starts approximately 12 noon, and 7 is declared. So 4 is up. It's an optional claiming race, 200 to 250,000. With native bred 6 years and up, who has only won twice, and imported 6 years and up, who has only won once. 7.5 furlongs, 1,500 meters they go. Number 2, whatever. Last twice she raced, her odds suggest she ain't well. 8 to 1 and 5 to 1. And previously it was 3 to 5, 3 to 2, 3 to 1. I've been claimed regularly, but I'm not that optimistic she can win tomorrow. Number 3, Mama Josh has more to find from last due to the beating that this one got for number 5, Star Walking Girl. Number 5, Star Walking Girl, seeking a hat trick of wins here. Her former trainer, Anthony Sobrati, has been the only trainer to get her in the past 3 years to run and win. She should have this pace at her mercy. And that is number 6, Prince Dominic, don't show up. So apart from Prince Dominic, there's no real excuse otherwise, unless her former trainer is the only one who has the key for her to win. We'll see. Number 6, Prince Dominic here off a hiatus without any track work. Is by far the class horse here, as evident on the 11th of June last season, going 7.5 furlongs this very trip. He won convincingly, pulling away to win by 8 3/4 lengths, beating Siraj and Babu in funky fashion. Surely Prince Dominic can't be ignored. Number 7, Ride of the Mob, ran only 2 good races last season from 9 starts. not much. Uh, that was a win in 2020, in 2022, the 30th of June, going 6.5 furlongs, up with the leaders and edged away to finish a length and a half in front of Mama Sharon Darling and Fiery Path. Back from approximately 5.5 months layoff, and even though liking is fresh and iffy, but this is a race with a few ifs for the top ones. Number 6 brings Dominique. From number 5, Star Walking Girl. Number 7, Ride with the Mob. The second race is a maiden special weight race for native shows only, 8 declared, 1100 meters or 5.5 furlongs. Number 1, Smooth Aviator, showed improvement last time he raced. That was on the 2nd of January in 5 furlongs round. Up with the lead and flattened a bit to finish 3 3/4 in third to Volatility with Kid, stable companion. Uh, Number 2, El Fortunado, ran 14th at the race. Could continue to improve again and earn a placing on the board. Number 2, El Afortunado, ran green when displaying a prominent run throughout against number 1, Smooth Aviator, and number 4, with Kid, who were ahead of he. Number 3, Ridgeliner, a debutant born the 27th of May, bay colt by Amar Grande by Zahia. Dale Murphy owned and trained this horse. Michael Reed and Raymond Townsend bred this one. George Coot the groom. Andrew Martin, he gets the call. I thought this horse had potential and wanted to purchase him for an intended client. I have never ever placed my stamp of approval on a youngster, and they didn't do well. Thornbird, Monday Morning, Marquesa, another vigorous, ready to come to mind. This gold will need this race though, and I'm expecting him to not be a classic horse, but I think he's going to do well. Last time I saw him though, that was in mid-December last season, and I'm not too sure how fit he is. Will get first-time Lasix for his debut run. Number 4, with Kid, the most experienced horse here, is consistent and should again be on the board. Number 6, another debutant, Delilah, born the 25th of February, by Philip by Burn Identity, out of Along by Pulpit in Passard, owned, trained and bred this horse. Kenneth Capel, the groom. This horse will get Lasix tongue tie, and of course the champion jockey of 2022, Dane Dawkins. Interestingly bred filly who is said to be of worth. Unfortunately, I don't know her, but there has been a lot of buzz going around that she's something special. Let's see. Of note, her work with stablemate Mahogany says a lot. It was on the 15th of January, Sunday, cantered from the 9th furlong pole and galloped last 5 furlongs in 103 and 2/5 very, very easy. Number 7, To Kill a Mockingbird, another colt who I had taken a long look at the yearly sale 2 years ago. He gets Lasix and visor after 9.5 length fourth place in a very weak field. Could improve, but not expected to bother any of the top 3 as yet. Number 8, the final debutant here, Phenomenal One. This horse was born the 31st of March at Chestnut Phillip by Land Tamer out of Darling by Distorted. Jason Acosta owned and trained the horse. Orange Valley Estate Limited bred. Bertie Johnson, the groom, Philip Parchment ride. Its downside, progenies normally takes time to have them showing their value. That's Darling by Distorted. This horse will debut with tongue tie, figure 8, and will get Lasix. Number 6, Delilah, or maybe number 2, Afortunado, the more experienced one. Number 4, with Kid. Number 1, Smooth Aviator. Number 7, To Kill a Mockingbird. Third race goes 11.5 going 1100 meters or 5.5 furlongs, 7 declared. For is a restricted allowance 3 for native bred 5-year-olds and up, was only won 3 times, and imported 5s and up who was only won twice. Number 1, Regal and Royal, consistent in his forte, but flatters to deceive. Badly drawn at this sprint, but even though the distance looks a bit short, Regal and Royal has enough to sit in a catbird seat with the talented jockey Tevin Foster in the saddle. Could score a mild upset. Number 3, Vanquisher, has speed when focused. Better number 2, Old King Cole, at this 5.5 distance on the 9th of July last season. Number 6, Charming Beauty, fits well with these, and seeing her status exposed and last, that was on the 9th of January, 2nd of January, rather, going 5 from straight, was up with the lead and stayed on to be third, 2.5 lengths behind the out-of-class Princess Pop Star and KP Choice, who came back and won thereafter. This makes her a standout here. Number 6, Magical Mode, another with speed, but holding the same is her issue. Seemingly prefers the straight route. Number 7, Zion, up in grade. Robert Aladdin remains. A race with some speed, but those speed haven't been holding. Well, those horses, I should say, haven't been holding their speed, so it fits well for number 4, Charming Beauty, and number 1, Regal and Royal. Number 6, Magic Mode. Number 7, Zion, who could close. That's the order of preference. Race 4, 7 declared, 7.5 furlongs or 1,500 meters. Restricted allowance 5 for native bred 5s and up, who was only won once, and imported 5-year-olds and up, who remains a maiden. Number 2, Beautiful Brand, quickly back after looking iffy after that race, coming off a long hiatus on the 15th of January, going 5 furlongs straight. At 9 to 5, finished 21.5 and 6 behind Solemia Genealogy in Chinese music. Hard to consider, especially at this distance, but any brand that's beautiful, one can't help but take a look at. Number 3, Dancing with the Breeze. Been a while he hasn't done anything to merit consideration for a win here, but a field such as this could factor anywhere. Number 4, Military Shot, rallied to to break his maiden when the speed collapsed on the 24th of December, going 6.5 furlongs with the former champion jockey Anthony Thomas in the saddle. She is possibly the soundest of this lot, so her chance of getting in the top 2 are rated very high. Number 5, Open Perseverance, last was poor, and maybe she could be more focused tomorrow. That's the best analogy I can give regarding this horse. Number 6, Pro Johnny, bettered most here, including Zedai, who trounced these by 13 lengths a few weeks ago. Number 6, Pro Johnny, logically. Number 4, Military Shot, and a bang-up with the other 4 for 3rd place, unless number 5 comes better than her last start. We go for a break, and when we return, we will get on to race 5. Welcome back to the Open Gate Show. Remember to subscribe on YouTube to the Open Gate Show. 10 declared for race 5, 7 furlongs or 1,400 meters for thrills and up. It's an optional claimant, 300 to 400,000. Also eligible are native bred 6-year-olds and up, who has only won 3 races, as well as imported 6-year-olds and up, who has only won twice. Number 1, Drakeri. I didn't like how this horse looked this morning. And, I'm not sure that he will start, but who is me to say? Number 2, Dodgers Link. The last 6 starts, his odds were surprisingly higher than expected. So I can't see the emphasis on the 2022 champion trainer and jockey creating much credibility here. Again, after dropping a notch when he was claimed for 550,000 by Da Costa. However, there are all suspected entries here. So maybe he can come up a winner. Well, let's see. The 3, Colorway, last one at this very trip of 7 furlongs on the 5th of March. It's quite a while. 7 furlongs when he fought on, entering the stretch and inched away to finish length and 3/4 ahead of Angelus and Gorgeous Gift. She won without a whip. Number 5, Bold Sammy. It's been a while. She has gone beyond 6 furlongs. She ran okay last out, finishing 4th, 3 3/4 lengths behind Monaco, a fierce in Sniper Man. That was on the 7th of January. She may run on when she sprints, but who knows? She may flatten otherwise. Take your chance. Number 6, Duke of Springs. Interesting the preview on this I was commenting that he could spring a surprise. That's in the track and poll. Whoever wrote this, well, let's see. I wonder where they can, how, anyway, let's not say anything, because chances are. Number 7, Garinchka, last 4 starts displayed minor glimpses of his true self, as his odds show 5-1, 15-1, 24-1, 9-1 respectively. Did okay on the 3rd of December, going 6 furlongs, when coming up way off the pace and passing some tired ones, finishing 3rd, 3.5 lengths, running wide. That race was won by Colorado Range and Sniper Man. Anything near that he will win, as he was then in front of number 2, Dodgers Link, in that race. Number 8, He Can Dance, continued to remain at the 400,000 tag. Well, maybe he can win, as he danced well in 8 of his last 10 starts last season. And connections claimed this one on the 17th of December, and I figured they're hoping for that return of form. Number 9, In the Blood, has been erratic at the gates of plenty, losing lots of energy. Seen in good condition though, but I don't know which In the Blood will come. Number 3, Colorwell. Sub number 7, Garinchka. Number 2, Dodgers Link. Number 5, Bold Sammy. Number 9, In the Blood. Race 6, made a condition race for near about 4 and up. 11 declared, go 5 from straight or 1,000 meters straight. Number 1, Select Me. First time cigarette is on and blinkers is off again. Join on the inner, but gets Tevin Foster. That's a plus. Number 2, Babylon Will Fall. Well, when will Babylon fall in the Willis enclosure? Could be one day. Your guess is as good as mine regarding tomorrow. Number 3, Another Brother, was much supported in first 2 career starts earlier last season. And looking a bit alike the condition he was in when he had his start the year before last, in 2021. Number 6, Wildfire, looking a wee bit better of late. Gets first-time blinkers. Number 8, Rani Bangali, ran green on debut and only needs minor improvement to fight this out. Two concerns I have though. Why she took so long to race, and why is 5 furlongs straight is the journey for the second career start as when she debuted. Number 9, General Chief, last time showed up with first time tongue tie and did well. That was on 31st of December, going 5 furlongs straight. And stayed on to be second, 2.5 lengths behind posing already. Had Bob Level 4 behind. As issues, and Jockey Lewis takes him instead of number 8, Rani Bengali. That's very, very interesting. If Ray Lewis had the choice, we don't know. I'm just guessing. Number 8 or 9. Well, let me take number 9, General Chief, from number 8, Rani Bengali. Number 1, select me. Number 2, Babylon will fall. Number 3, another brother. 7th race, the restricted allowance for native at 5 and up was only won twice, and imported 5 and up was only won once. 7 declared. They go a mile or 1,600 meters. Number 2, Simba the Lion, getting first time figure 8 and stretching out. Number 2, Letters in Goal, was behind number 4, Right in Flight, the last time they met. Number 4, Right in Flight, should have a say for top honors. Number 6, Little Groovy Thing, won easily and last, and could be just now ready to show her true worth. Number 2, Simba the Lion. Number 4, Right in Flight. Number 6, Little Groovy Thing. Number 3, Letters in Goal. The penultimate race, race 8, goes 7 furlongs or 1,400 meters. 9 declared. The restricted allowance 5 for native bred 4s and up was only won once. And also eligible are imported 4s and up who remains a maiden. Number 1, Fly Messenger Fly, fairly consistent. Number 2, Shadowfax, quickly back, ran below par on last when sprinting. That was on the 15th of January rather, going 5.5 furlong. Up with leaders and somehow dropped back and stayed on to be third though, finishing 11 3/4 lengths behind Noble Impulse and Joe. Could be more focused tomorrow, this Shadowfax. Number 3, Ahmed Ali, could get a low place in the top 4, or maybe even run second. Number 5, Never on a Sunday. Well, it will be Saturday tomorrow, under a trader, as they're in good stead. Number 8, Avid Javelin. Been training okay. Number 9, Saddle the Deputy. Last 2 races, he got some support, yet wasn't much a factor in both. Number 2, Shadowfax. Number 3, Ahmed Ali. Number 1, Fly Messenger Fly. Number 5, Never on a Sunday. Number 8, Ava Javelin. Final race, it's the Alan Billy Williams Memorial Trophy. Alan Billy Williams, a top-class trainer, one of the best the island has produced. He trained some of the best horses to have raced here at Caymanas Park, as well as winning the Caribbean Classics, making history, being the first horse, the Jamaican horse, to run and win the race against the top horses in the Caribbean. That horse name was Miracle Man. This trainer will forever be remembered. 7 furlongs or 400 meters is a non-restricted overnight allowance race for children up. 12 declared. Number 1, Big Daddy, very consistent. Number 3, Positive ID, super fit horse. Number 4, Billy Wiz, inching back to himself, but I'm not too impressed with his condition at present. Number 6, Crimson, another one who is not himself, but could find a low exotic placing on the board as he has back class. I like number 4, Billy Wiz. Number 7, Sweet Majesty, been training well this month. Number 9, Race Car, the class horse here, who is looking back in good condition and working very well. Saw this horse yesterday, and He was on his toes. Number 10, Unruly Boss, interesting. Tevin Foster gets the call. Number 11, The Goodrich, stretching out again. Number 12, Marquesa groping to find form. Number 9, Race Car from number 3, Positive ID. Number 1, Big Daddy. Number 4, Billy Wiz. Number 6 or 7, that's Crimson. Number 6 or 3, Majesty for the minor placing. Good luck, take care, and I hope I helped you in making your selections being fruitful.